Hey everybody, welcome to Obscurities in Miniature. Today we have a new Titan Forge release that I have been eagerly anticipating, and that right here in front of us is Jurassica, the First to Charge. Jurassica here was part of the Temple of the Serpents Bloodsail Island dual release for the Ogres and Amazon models that they came up with before the days of their Patreon, and Jurassica here is supposed to be the hero unit that goes along with the Raptor Riders, which hopefully we might see very soon, fingers crossed, on Titan Forge's Patreon. So the model itself consists of 4 parts. We've got the Raptor here, and I'd like to point out that this is not the same as the regular cavalry units that the Amazons are using. Yes, it does have the feathers, but it has a lot more armor on it than the rest of the unit. Size-wise, it looks to be about the same size as the heavier Raptors. There were 2 sizes. These were the more heavy ones compared to the lighter ones, but they all have feathers, so big double thumbs up for that. We have the model herself, nicely armored, lots of feathers. We have the totem, I guess is going to go on the back of the saddle. And then finally, her spear. Nicely detailed. So give me a sec, we're going to get her all put together and we'll take a look at how she turns out. Alright, we got Jurassica out of focus, but she's done. Come on, lady. There we go. Alright, so construction obviously very simple. Now, she is a little bit different than the regular Raptor Riders, obviously. Like we said earlier, you can see all the feathers, and then they have very elaborate armor. And I do believe she has a fancier headdress, and obviously the banner thingy on the back. I am not going to glue that on yet, just because it's going to get in the way of actually trying to paint her. Thankfully, she is pretty sturdy. I haven't glued her down yet. I do have her blue tacked on there. But let's be honest, I think if you're going to have somebody like this, I think especially with the Raptors, you're either going to probably go Dark Elves, or for a fun twist, maybe you're going to go Lizardmen, have them run as allies. I mean, they are Amazonians, they are all off in the jungle, in the Serpent Temple, so hey, why not? Why not have them hanging out with the lizards? So in that sense, I think they're just about the right size. Now, obviously, the proportions on our Amazonian Jurassica here are a little bit more, true scale. She's probably going to end up being a bit bigger than the lizard, and, if you go by traditional size standards for the lizards, they are supposed to be bigger than humans. This is interesting, especially because I do believe she's actually a little bit larger than the regular riders and Amazons as well. I don't have any of the Amazons handy, unfortunately. We can grab a regular human, but I think also part of it is just the big fancy headdress, her, coat and cloak, and the, armor stuff she's got on there on her shoulders. I think that adds to the size and bulk of her, and I'm still searching for my, where are you? The witch hunter. My wife moved everything around on my table here, which is actually probably for the better, but we'll grab a manta guy at least for the moment. So you can see they're almost the same size, and she's kind of sitting, so that's saying something. She's definitely going to be a lot bigger than a Frostgrave human. But, when you're riding around on a giant armored dinosaur, I don't think it's going to make a huge difference. And I'm still looking for that dude. Where did he go? The witch hunter's escaped. Now, there he is. He's hanging out with the Kingdom Death Girls. I see you, you sly dog. Yeah, so, like I said, she's about the right size for humans. She is a little bit bigger, a little bit larger, a little bit thicker. Grabbing the other most random mounted model I've got, so you can see she is definitely going to be quite imposing as she's riding on her giant armored dino friend here. So, cool little model. As far as I know, she has only been available through the Kickstarter so far that originally funded them, the raid on the Temple of the Serpents. But there's no knowing whether or not she ends up as an STL file like a lot of the other stuff that Titan Forge has put out. I mean, they've obviously had a lot of success with that. So there is the possibility in the future of seeing her somewhere in their offerings on Patreon or directly through their website. So do take a look. Hopefully we'll see more of these models actually make it to retail as well. But with the whole general pandemic going on, that seems like it's going to be a bit of an issue. So do keep your eyes peeled. Maybe locally you'll be able to find stuff, or they'll be offering it up to everybody to print themselves in the future. So, fun model here. With that said, this has been High Lord Tamerlane with Obscurities and Miniatures, saying thanks for watching. We'll see you back here soon. Bye-bye.